Howard Stern Show.
And you had no interaction with Letterman when you got the gig, right?
No.
LaSalle was in charge.
Yeah.
You get the gig.
Yeah.
You know, I always thought it was so nuts. The guy you took over from, Craig Kilborn.
Yeah.
I thought, this guy's out of his fucking mind. He's got a late night show.
I thought that too. I was amazed he walked
away from it.
Yeah.
I mean, much to your benefit.
Sure, I was happy he did, but I don't understand why he did that, because I don't know.
Did you like the guy? Did you were a guest on his show?
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about him. I mean, I didn't know him, but when I did the show, I kind of
bad vibe from him.
I think that's too much, but I kind of just like, I don't want to.
Letterman never wanted to meet with. I mean, you met with him, I guess, a couple of times just to sort of
only to do his show.
Right.
I mean, we talked on the phone a few times, and he was nice to me at the beginning, like. You know, he was friendly and stuff. Well, friendly's too much. He would send, like, you know, Dave, he would send a box of meat at Christmas and that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah, there's no interaction.
Yeah, but he's, I think Dave is a painfully awkward guy.
Yes.
And I appreciate that. I understand what it is.
Right.
And so I talked to him on the air, and we were cordial, but we were never friends.
And it's funny, here you were, he was technically your boss.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You think there would have been like, hey, let's go to dinner. I'm going to mentor you a bit because I've been at the game for a while. You know, that's what we imagine goes on behind the scenes.
No, it was it's a very funny idea knowing David, because I know you know Dave. The idea that Dave would say, let me help you out here, son. And that's not who he is.
It actually might be good for him. He would probably enjoy having mentored you in a way and said, you know.
I think he would have liked it. I would have certainly listened to him.
Yeah,
you know, I thought, I mean, he was amazing at what he did.
Yeah.
And it was like, he's so funny and clever.
But he had financial stake in what you did. I mean, so it would make sense to sort of say, hey, let me talk to you about this.
Well, he did, but I don't think it mattered in his deal. Look, I don't know his deal financially, but I figure that the numbers I was getting or how successful my show was or wasn't wouldn't really have mattered to him. He would still get the money.
Did you ever get an indication from their camp that they were happy with what you were doing?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Rob Burnett was always very good to me. He was always, I mean, he was... like, the only thing Rob did, my very first day, because Rob wanted Michael Ian Black to get the gig. So my first day, Rob called up and said, you know you weren't my first choice. I said, Rob, it's my first fucking day.
Yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Yeah, but after that, he was great.
Yeah.
You know, he was really nice, and he said to me, like, I think there was a renegotiation about 5 years into the deal.
Yeah.
He said, is there anything we can do to help out? And I said, yeah, a box of used money. And he sent me a box of used money. I was like, oh, this is great. I kept it under my bed and used it for like 2 years.
As a late night host, a former late night host, what do you make of Letterman's crazy beard? Are you tempted to go...
This is the best I can do.
You can't get that any longer.
No, my beard grows like eyebrows. So like, that's what you get. So I get an occasional one long one.
Yeah,
but that's it. I don't get the.
Talk about when you left. You had a good run.
Yeah, I did.
I had a feeling you were like kind of saying, I don't know if you wanted Letterman's job or not. I've heard from every indication I heard you didn't want it.
I didn't want it. I didn't want it. But I guess when it started to circle, you start to think, are they going to ask me to do it? Because you don't want to go to the party, but you kind of want to be asked to the party.
Sure.
But I also realized that I was in a dangerous situation. Because what happened is this. I had been doing that show for a long time. So you know this. You stay on the air a long time. They have to give you a pay rise every couple of years. So now I'm expensive.
Yeah.
Right? So now I'm costing them a lot of money.
You start out, you're not too expensive.
No. Like when I started... It was easy.
And when they make the contract with you, they start you low, right? And then they go, "There's no way this guy's going to last. If he does all right, we'll reward him because that means he's doing well."
Right. So you know.
So your pay grade went way up.
My pay grade goes up over the years. So by the end of the run, by 8-9 years in, I'm making a lot of money.
10 million. Something around there
in that neighborhood,
right?
Yeah,
not bad.
And I'm.
Was it true they said in your contract that if you don't get the Letterman slot, it had been written in that you get a $5 million bonus?
That is not true.
It's not.
That's not true, but let me give you a little bit of information. I'll tell you why I can't be totally honest about it, because there's a clause in the contract that says I can't talk about it.
Okay, confidentiality.
Right.
Right.
But let me tell you that it's in the neighborhood, but that number is wrong.
It's incorrect.
Yeah.
But there is some sort of
it
could even be higher.
There is
way
some
higher.
kind of bonus.
Right.
Yeah, there was a financial incentive, but this is what I will say about it.
But in a way, that's fair.
It was totally fair. It was totally fair. I mean, I did it. It was a handshake deal. Listen, that's what I wanted.
Right.
You know, and it was a handshake deal with Moonves, and he totally showed up. I mean, he actually put a little bit of extra.